Hey, Mike with Mike's Bags, and today I am reviewing the Joker by Corntrix Cornhole. Now, let's go ahead and start with this review. We'll start with the materials. Slow side. This is that carpet that I call the clone carpet. I think some people call it the variant carpet. It's kind of that carpet that's comparable to the Viper R carpet, but not quite the same. It's the same slow side you see on the B3 Coyote, X Level Lights Out, Southwest Hefe, Costello X. A ton of bags use this. It's a wonderful material. A lot of people like this better than that Viper R carpet. I may be one of them. I kind of go back and forth between the two of them, but I really like this material. It plays about a 5-speed. It's pretty consistent in all conditions. Like even in really humid conditions, it still moves. It may slow down a little bit, but it still moves really well. So I love this bag because it stays consistent no matter what kind of condition you're playing. So 5-speed on the slow side. Fast side, this is that Pro Sniper, Deadhead, Viper fast side, 9-speed. You know, it's great for collecting, pushing, slides up boarding conditions. So we're looking at about a 5-9 speed bag. I think Corntrix calls it a 6-9, so 6-9, 5-9. I mean, this can be a 6, I guess, depending on conditions, where you play, where you live, stuff like that. But to me, I'm going to call it a 5-9 speed bag. Template-wise, this is a medium template bag. The interesting thing is when I got these bags, they were brand new, and they were almost a smaller bag. They felt fuller. They felt stiffer. I was a little concerned. I recently reviewed the Ruthless Cocky 2, and I didn't like that bag because it just never got any flop to it. It was kind of a smaller, fuller bag, just never got that floppy. And I was really kind of having flashbacks when I got this at first. But as I broke this in and as I threw it, it really started to loosen up really nicely. It's kind of loosened up. It got a little, the template felt like it kind of spread out a little bit as the material stretched, and it's even got a decent amount of flop to it. I mean, it's not by no means is this, because I wouldn't call this a floppy bag. It's nowhere near as floppy as like a Viper R or something. It's still on the, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a full bag. This is a medium template, medium fullness, medium flops, kind of right down the middle. You know, you got a medium speed on the slow side of 5-speed, so it's kind of that medium bag. It's like right down the middle, which is perfect for a lot of people. Everybody, you know, if you like a floppy bag, you can play this. If you like a fuller bag, you can play this. You know, so it's really great for kind of a really solid all-around bag to fit a lot of different players, a lot of different play styles. The fill in here it's a mostly flat fill, if not 100% flat. I didn't really feel any beads in here. It's got some kind of odd shaped pieces, but I think those are just kind of those irregular flat pieces that just don't form exactly right, but mostly flat fill. And with the amount of fill here, you get a really nice hand feel to it. You can really grip it down, lock it down. It doesn't really move a lot. I feel like I have complete control. When I put this in my hand, I feel like I have really great control over it, so I can manipulate it to throw my cut shots. I think it's a great bag. You can get to the rolls and flops with it. The flat fill takes a lot of that bounce out, so when it lands, it doesn't have as much kick as you would get with a little bit more of a bead fill in there. And honestly, you know, for the whole friendliness, even though, you know, I tend to talk about liking more of a bead fill, I feel like this bag was pretty hole friendly. Like, this material is really great for being controllable, but yet it still wants to kind of drip in the hole. And this bag did that. And honestly, I didn't really have an issue with bags hanging a hole that much. If they did, they're pretty collectible. In fact, let's go ahead and, I'm kind of getting here. Let's go ahead and jump into playability on this one. I'm talking about that. And the playability of this bag, it's a wonderful bag for the versatility of it, what you can do with this. I love this material, and a lot of people do, because it is so versatile. Right? You can go hole for hole. You can slide up the board, go hole for hole, run bags in, outscore your opponent, and do that all day long and not have a problem with it. But you can also play a control game. Like, this is controllable enough. You can put a blocker up there. You can throw blockers up, play more of a dirty style game. And like I said before, it's full enough that I really feel like I could cut this bag. I had no problem, you know, controlling it to put the tilt on it, cut it right to left, left to right, so I can get around bags with it. I was think it's a wonderful bag if you're an average to above average roll bag player. You could throw rolls with it. It's very collectible because it has enough fullness that when you go to collect, it's not going to cording up like really floppy bags do. It still keeps its shape, and so you can clip a corner, take it right in, so you can get a little more aggressive and put that bag a little more on your opponent's side, come down with your last bag, and just come right in the middle, clutch the corner, and take them both in. It's wonderful for collecting. I really loved the control I had. And to be honest with you, I was a little concerned because I was afraid this bag was going to be too stiff, too full, that it was just going to kind of, it was not going to be that forgiving. But honestly, there's enough flop here that it, you know, when I talk about landing zones again, you know, that rectangle shape that you want to land the bag in to put it in the hole. And this has got a bigger than average. It's not as big as a really floppy bag would have, but it's a bigger than average landing zone. So I found this bag did a great job of grabbing that hole, and if I actually get it to grab it, it would spin around and come back in. If it caught it and hung there, it was really easy for me to collect. You know, I mean, just come in, bring the bag in, would pull it in. If it was on the other side of the hole, I could come with a cut shot, kind of catch it, pull it in. I didn't have any issues. with collecting the bag, I don't really think I left a lot of bags hanging in the hole. I felt like, you know, if a bag was in play, I felt like I didn't have to get crazy aggressive and try to go with an airmail drag or something. I could just throw bags in, get them in. And again, I'm playing with just open boards, 4 bags. You've got opponents up there, you've got twice as many bags, so the bags have even more of a tendency to go in if your opponent's throwing bags, especially if it's sitting on the other side of the hole on your opponent's side. You know, it's tougher for them to get around. More likely they're going to clip it and take it in for you. But all in all, the playability of this bag was just wonderful, and I felt like I could do everything with it pretty well. So I like that in a bag. Fast side, plenty fast for collecting, I mentioned, but I really felt like I could collect on the slow. So the slow is fast enough that I could throw up there and slide through and collect. So all in all, the playability of the bag, I love the way it plays. I love the versatility of it. I love that it can do everything. So if you're, you know, if you're looking to play, like let's say you're a fast bag player and you're wanting to get more of a carpet style bag, but you don't like the really true carpet bags. You don't like how slow they are. Maybe they kick on you, penalties too much. This is a wonderful kind of transition bag, step down bag where you can play a carpet style game, but you're still got that forgiveness and the fact that it's not going to kick real hard on you. It's still going to play kind of like a faster bag. So you can play this like your faster bag, but still get some blocks, and every now and then it's a great transition bag. It's also great if you're a carpet bag thrower, but you want to get out of carpet. This is that bag that still kind of feels like a carpet bag. You can still play it like a carpet bag, but it has those faster bag tendencies too. So it's that great middle ground transition bag. It's a wonderful blind draw bag because everybody's going to play with it. Again, like I said, if you like a floppy bag, you can deal with this. Like a full bag, you deal with this. If you like a faster bag, you can throw it. Like a slower bag, you can throw it. So no matter who you draw in a blind draw, this is a bag that they can throw, they can play with, they can get. It may not be their favorite bag, it may not be their first choice, but it's definitely something they can throw, and you both can kind of compromise and play your style games with it. So all in all, I love the bag all around. I do recommend it. I had fun throwing it. I think you will too. It leads me to availability. Corntrix has the website, CorntrixCornhole.com. These bags are $59.99 on the website, and the cool thing about it is if you use code MikesBags when you check out, you'll get free shipping. So $60 shipped to you with the code MikesBags. Awesome deal. If you've been thinking about getting a bag that has this clone carpet on it, but you've been a little hesitant whether you like it or not, at $60, it's worth the try. Give it a shot. See if you like it. I don't think you can get a much better deal than that on a bag like this. So I love the price point. I love the way the bags plays. I love everything about it. Maybe the only thing that maybe you would knock it for is it doesn't have an ACL or ACO stamp. So if you're playing in one of those leagues or one of those tournaments, you're not going to be able to use the bag. But for local leagues, for other tournaments and stuff, local tournaments like that, you can definitely throw it out there. So I definitely recommend it. If you've thrown the Joker, I'd love to hear your feedback on it, what you like, what you don't like. I always love to hear your guys' opinions on it, but I do recommend the Joker. Go check out CorntrixCornhole.com. Remember, use code MikesBags at checkout for the free shipping. And I get pictures of a set of Jokers. I think you're going to love them as much as I do. So thank you guys so much for support, and thank you for watching.